Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas. Amon G. Carter Stadium has become a show place, and the home of the TCU Horned Frogs is fired up and ready for this one. And today, we've got a collision for you between two Big 12 conference teams, as we're going to see the Kansas Jayhawks taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Jayhawks will kick it away to start us off. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So TCU's offense trots out there to open this game. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
The back's got it. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the 1st down, but he gave him a shot. And I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Back to pass. It's Daniels. QB to the tight end for a completion. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake on 1st down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. The tight end has got it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And the Horned Frogs pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Back's got it again. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Using his legs, it's Payne. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Kansas offense is back out there now. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Short pass finds the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Henderson. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Boy, this is outstanding by this offense. 3rd down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice 3rd down conversion on the curve.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
To the air, it's Daniels. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he fields it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Handoff to the right side. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Handoff to the back. Breaks free. Gets the 1st and still running. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Grab behind the line. It's Barnes. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Throws to the tight end. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
3rd down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Did they get points out of this? Breaks into the clear. 1st down and more. He's still running. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's in the clear. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. No chance to catch him there.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Jayhawks will line up to boot it away. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Look out, room to run here. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains 10 after that miss.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Dropping back. It's Daniels. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner decides to field it. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Kansas offense is back out there now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They test the middle of the defense but get nothing. The Jayhawks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. That's reeled in. It's Henderson. He's brought down, but the veteran quarterback paid a price for that completion.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And they'll kick it away here. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the TCU offense takes the field. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Play action here on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, TCU.
Well, whatever these guys saw in the first half, I think we're going to see more of it in the second half. Outstanding job of setting the tone here and how quickly they were able to score, sending a message to the opposing defense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Daniels. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage,
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
and just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Jayhawks bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On 1st down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He's got room to run. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? And he laid the hit stick on him there.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Gonna run it. It's Williams. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fielded near the 20. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Testing the right side here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A deep shot right down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. On the run, it's Williams. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
They're going to run it. He gets loose.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Horned Frogs looking to cash in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Scanning the field. It's Daniels. Oh, escapes the tackle. He's going to take off. He's in the clear. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Important second down play coming up. On the ground, it's Williams. And the Jayhawks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game.
And the ball to the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket. Breaks into the clear. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Here he goes. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looks to the left, pass caught. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Quarterback roughed up. Let's hope he's okay. Automatic first down coming. The Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing pressure. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Kansas.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point is good. They trail now 31-7. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Let's go. That sack sets up a second down and very long. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving his quarterback opportunities.
He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the TCU offense takes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. He finds some space. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Kansas offense is back out there now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pressure still can't get him. Looking to scramble now. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Wow, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Oh, he escapes. Breaks into the clear. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. So here's the first play of the drive now. They'll begin at the 41. On the run, it's Payne. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.